into the line. Junior Vivai's had some nice touches, so has Jonathan Ford and Corella. But I think Tyler Heppy at the moment for me is probably the man.
Oh, you got 10 minutes, so you don't need to pin your colours to your mast just yet.
At the moment, I'm saying I'm looking probably Tyler Heppy at the moment for me. I think he's been strong defensively, and he's caused a lot of problems going forward.
Parata waits from dummy half. Robin on his left shoulder. Corella on his right. He goes to Robin. Parata with Ford waiting. Here he is. Little stutter step. Half break. Bretherton takes over from dummy half. Could have been a pen play on those. The call. Ford again, dancing into the line. Whips a ball in. The gap starts to open up. The Widnes player starting to tire, perhaps. Last 14 minutes. Parata has a look around. Toulouse sense blood here. The big fella gets the offload away. Surely there's going to be gaps if he can get the offload. No, it's gone to ground, and Widnes gobble it up gleefully.
Oh, good line speed shot there from Parata. What's wrong with that? What's he said there? Head high, is he? Or? Oh, head high. He's give that as a head high. Must have hit him high. Didn't quite see that from up here.
Yeah, that's normally what happens on a high tackle.
Yeah, I didn't quite see it. I just thought it was great line speed from Parata, but he's obviously just mistimed his tackle there. I didn't quite see it from here. It's definitely one thing that Coach Toulouse will want to address going into next week, is to sort out the yardage penalties. There's too many penalties they've given away in that area of the field to relieve the pressure on that Widnes line for me.
Cahill. Johnson to Hansen. They won't give up, the Vikings, you can rest assured. But they look beaten at the moment.
As we know, effort will only take you so far. You need a bit more than effort if you're going to get results.
Johnston to Dugdale. A reminder, Widnes have lost Danny Craven this afternoon to a head injury, concussion check. So Dugdale has taken his place. That was a little bit high. Chapler took it well and drives forward. Last tackle, right in front of the post. So Johnston will set something up. Are they just going to run this? Yes, they are. Gilmore going to get the ball back? No.
Yeah,
yes, it's come back. It's hacked forwards, and it ends up in a Toulouse hand anyway.
Some good inventive play there from the Vikings. Didn't mind that. It was unfortunate, didn't quite come off them. It's good football.
A reminder, the big game in the Betfred Championship, 6 o'clock, Toronto against York. At the start of the day, 1 versus 2. It will be 1 versus 3 now, because Toulouse poised to sandwich the pair. If they, I say hold on, they won't be holding on. They'll be after more scores, but if they see through this one. Ford.
Absolutely. Well, they're very determined, Toulouse, after speaking to a couple of their people before the game. They really want that second spot. But York will certainly be doing everything in their utmost to snatch it from them. They've been outstanding this year, the York City.
Yeah, arguably the story of the season, York.
Absolutely.
Gilmore to Gelling. Oh, hello. Oh. There's a gift for Bretherton.
He's tried to chance his arm there, Gelling. You can't blame him for that. But
you might as well when you're 6:22 down.
Absolutely. You've got 10 minutes to go. You've got to play hot, don't you? You've got to try and
score points just holding onto the ball on your own 40. Oh. Will that be 6 more? Is that? No, it's just come backwards. So the tackle count continues.
I certainly think Dean Parata, since he's come on the field, just controlled things a little bit better around the ruck, hasn't he? I think Marion's a top quality player for the Toulouse side, but I just feel...
He was holding on to the ball a bit too much for me first half.
But you feel they just look a little bit more controlled this second half, I think, with him at 9.
Could be another score here. Scamper from dummy half. Here is the aforementioned man. Parata out the back door. And they run around. Robin to Ford. Oh, was that not Ford? No, it's play on off Bretherton. almost a voluntary tackle. It's just a slip, all a bit of a mess. Last tackle, 10 away, left-hand corner. So Ford will put a kick in. No, he won't. He'll run it. Oh, that's a great take for the big fella. Hit backwards. They're still going backwards. They're still going backwards. Great pick up
there from Corella.
It's come off Widnes, and Gelling says I'll have a bit of that,
offside.
But he must be off. He is.
Yeah, he's offside. Could see that.
Well, if you replay that last 30 seconds, put some Benny Hill music on it.
Yeah. That's a good one. I know, it was a bit like that, wasn't it? But that's Toulouse for you, though, isn't it? That's what they do. They'll, you know, there was nothing doing. Ford thought he was going to run. He shapes to run. Then he gives the pass play to Vai just flicks it out the back door. James Bell hacks it back. What a pickup from Corella it was, wasn't it? Then he promotes kicks and rebounds, and it was, yeah, that's the way they are.
Well, they want another try here. Ford. There will be gaps now in this Vikings defence, you sense. Parata. Coretta looking dangerous. Running across the line. There he goes from left to right. Where will he pop up? Here's Robin to Mika. There he was on the shoulder, Corella. Watched him go across left to right. Almost worked.
He's over.
There's a rear. So easy. The big fella powers through, and that is the ball game for Toulouse. Close range try, 26-6 with a kick to come. It's been an 80 minutes drenched in the blue and whites of the French side, and they've just been too good.
Yeah, that was just poor defence here from Widnes. Hansen and Jack Owens needed to do better there. There was nothing really in the play. Still a one-up carry there from Desiree. You know, great effort from him. Let's take nothing away from the fact that he's pretty happy about it. He's at his little try celebration. He's still fist pumping. He's smiling, which is good on him. Into the afternoon for the Vikings and their fans.
Yeah, if they're not careful, still 8 minutes. Could get a bit ugly for Widnes.
Could do.
Because Toulouse don't look in the mood to stop. They want to score every time they have ball in hand. Corella's only missed one this afternoon. And it was from right on this near touchline. And that's over. It's a 28-6. Official clock to my right says 7 minutes and 39 seconds and counting down. There's more points if they want them. "74 minutes gone. Man of the match time. Your Our League man of the match, Mr. Henderson."
Yeah, well, I'm going to go with Tyler Heppy. I just felt that since he came on off the bench, I just felt he added some real impact going forward. I thought defensively he put himself about, was strong defensively, but yeah, I think he's been a real thorn in the Widnes side today. I think he's made some really good meters. He's actually laid a real good platform. Knock on there from Parata. But I think he's laid a... Oh, what play on? Wow, I thought it was a knock on. But I just think Tyler Heppy's just laid a really good platform. I think off the back of him and some of his, his impetus that he's brought to the team has allowed them to get on the front foot. So Tyler Heppy for me today.
So off the interchange bench, the Toulouse Olympique number 16 Tyler Heppy is Andrew Henderson's Our League man of the match. Try scorer Desiree. Parata. It's all Toulouse now. You sense it will be till the hooter goes. Forward to Bretherton. He's a handy player to have, isn't he?
Yeah.
Looks like he could play pretty much any position in this team.
He's been great, Joe Bretherton. Like I said, since joining Toulouse from Wigan, he's really matured as a player. And
Ford's going to drill one again.
And I think
he's mistouched this. No, he hasn't. Perfect.
I think he's been quite an astute signing for them. I really do. I think it's almost been the making of him too. I think he showed some real promising signs, didn't he, when he was at Wigan? He's gone there and he's really established himself now. And like I said, he's playing on the edge today because obviously Reece Curran's not available. He's normally in the middle for them, but he showed today on the edge he could be a real good threat out there. I think he's had a decent game himself, to be fair. It's been a good signing for the Toulouse side. He's really improved there.
5.5 to go. Ignore our rolling clock. I've got eyes on the official clock just to my right. I don't think the clock's going to come into play. We're not particularly tight in the scores. Johnston. Jack Owens joining the line. Doug Dale, who's had an extended spell on the pitch with that head injury to Danny